time for an ET Now exclusive. We understand from sources that Warburg Pincus may be looking to sell their stake in Laurus Labs. It may be a part or a full stake. Let me go across to my colleague Vivek Iyer, who's picking up this story. Vivek, what sort of stake are we looking at? What's the valuation? And if there's any reason why Warburg is mulling the stake sale?
Well, good afternoon. So what we are picking up from our sources regarding one of India's most respected pharmaceutical companies, Laurus Labs, is the fact that one of the anchor investors, one of the investors that had bet on this particular company even before the company had come out with its IPO. We're talking about Warburg Pincus, that is the investor, and the company that we're talking about is Laurus Labs. What we understand from our sources is that Warburg Pincus at this point of time, after partially exiting stake in the IPO, is looking to again reduce or trim its stake, and even some discussions are also on for Warburg Pincus to actually go ahead and completely reduce their stake. What we understand is that this particular deal most likely will happen at a marginal discount to the current market price of the company. Now, remember, Warburg Pincus has a significant chunk of investment as far as Laurus Labs is concerned. Close to 19% is what they hold, almost 20% in fact. And the holding of Warburg Pincus in Laurus Labs is through Blue Water Investment Management. So that is the name under which they hold investment as far as Laurus Labs is concerned. Watch out for this particular stock. Once this block deal happens, you could actually see some amount of a rating change across the entire analyst community. We reached out to the management of Laurus Labs. At this point of time, they refused to offer any comments as the company is in the silent period.
Right. Vivek, in terms of Warburg Pincus, and the sort of stake that they have a very substantial stake in the company, even as you pointed out. Anything that you're picking up in terms of timeline, or is it also because, a lot of pharma stocks have rallied? Are they looking to sell part stake for other investment opportunities, timeline? Anything else you're picking up on this?
So, Pankaj, one of the investment bankers that we spoke to, and also rumored to be mandated to actually run this particular block deal, what we understood was that they were, ready to sell the stake last week itself. However, there was some amount of a technical hurdle, technical difficulty. Remember, they own 20% stake, so there appears to be some amount of confusion whether this particular holding would come under the promoter category. In which case, given the fact that the company has entered the silent period before the results, they probably would not be able to sell the stake. However, we understand that the book building activity for the particular block has already started, and the response is said to be quite good. So given all of these technical issues, we understand that once clarity emerges, the company would be able to, number one, give the clean sheet, and Warburg would be able to go ahead and sell the stake as quickly and as effectively as possible.
Thanks, Vivek, so much for those exclusive details. Laurus Lab on your screen, up around 1% or so. But as Vivek said, there could be some pressure of some flows coming in from Warburg Pincus, which could sell a stake at a discount to the current market price.